think I'm ready. Shit. Like I said, every time I think I'm ready, I ain't ready anyway, so. Yeah. Let me get this phone out y'all face, though. Hold on. Like I said, I ain't ready yet. About to play this motherfucking Bulls real quick. I mean, not the Bulls. We about to play Magics. Fuck that. I've been trying to get right with T-Mac. I'm thinking about making a T-Mac type player for 2K23. They so slow, so I'm trying to get used to how being slow. If I can get the speed down, because everybody try to play so fast in 2K. I'm thinking about just going tall and slow and seeing if I can master that shit. That's just an idea. Usually, meta dictates what you make. Oh yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Alright. Go. Brian. Where's T-Mac again? I'm trying to... How am I do the audio too? Like, a little different too when I play online. Right. Let's see what this, how loud this sounds. Actually, I gotta move that down. My fucking ear. And see me scratching my ear and shit.
Instagram and also Facebook.
What? Shit, hold on, let me get this shit for you.
We're getting back to Quando.
I got it right here.
Let me give some reality.
Let me get.
And unfortunately, by the way, which I love them. It's kind of like a love-hate thing. A lot of times when I talk, I'm never talking at my guys like Fresh and Fit. I'm usually talking. Sometimes I hear their audience will DM me. I don't know if we share the same audience, but sometimes it'll be the audience that they're like trying to like be red pill. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of my shit talking this red pill shit. You get me? Like, I ain't take no fucking pill. Matter of fact, I don't like pills. Period. But I remember I said something like months ago and people thought it was hate. Bro, I'm never hating. I'm just always telling you.
That's defense.
And I remember I said that like, yo,
I'm trying my best.
Red pill space really can't go mainstream.
Nope.
You go mainstream without completely dumbing it down. It's just not gonna work. I said that about Fresh and Fit. Fresh and Fit was getting viral for extreme behaviors that a lot of people were being triggered by and calling them misogynist. I think.
Say if you want to be woke, then you equal broke.
Fresh and Fit alone.
Leave that shit alone.
Tate's the new guy everybody just keeps being enthralled with. I hope you guys understand what I was trying to say when it came to Tate, because Tate don't really even identify with that red pill shit. But in reality, you can't be mainstream with certain type of spewing certain type of narrative.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm not saying this right or wrong. I'm just trying to say is that they're gonna lump you as radioactive and nobody wants to touch you. That's it.
Gotta be safe for Disney.
That's the whole point I was trying to tell y'all. I remember people like, you're hating. What do you mean they can't go mainstream? Tate just became the most popular nigga online, and Facebook banned him. And then from what I'm hearing, there's payment processors not trying to work with him. You know why? Because in a mainstream sense, they're not cool with a lot of stuff that's been happening in this red pill manosphere environment. If you like this red pill manosphere shit, you shouldn't really want it to go viral or go that. That's what
it's supposed to be secret society shit, low key.
I told y'all this what I actually told Myron and Fresh. I said, yo, chasing rappers and this and third won't work out in y'all favor. Every time you get posted on the Shade Room, it won't be positive. Bro, that's not the world that the majority of people live in. They're gonna label y'all as misogynists, women haters. Look what they've done to Andrew Tate.
Damn.
The only reason that didn't happen in Fresh and Fit is because they didn't get that popular to that level. Like, Andrew Tate is literally everybody's algorithm. They got him out of here. And I remember, I think it was Chat Nigga who said it to me on Twitter, but like, okay, fine, they banned him, but they banned everybody. Bro, they made a statement about it. Bro, they're not fucking with it. And it's usually a domino effect.
Hey.
Okay, one company's not fucking with it, which is Meta,
I saw the right side.
Facebook, you know what they do? Every other company starts to get self-aware.
Start looking at your
Companies
shit.
who process fucking payments. Other companies who fucking
That's
do other
Grant
things.
Hill.
That's why I remember, and this is why, you know, a lot of y'all, like, most of y'all are
Everything's
kids.
early. Most of y'all are
Like, the
kids,
majority of y'all are
definitely.
kids. Like, when I mean kids, like children. Like, when I speak, y'all are so delusional. Y'all think everybody wants to ingest a red pill. No, this is a niche.
Oh, okay. So it's a fucking hook shot now? Alright. I definitely don't got the turnarounds down this year on this game.
That's the reality of the space. Now,
T-Mac
some
is
of y'all
cold. I can't get T-Mac going. Tall players
Sometimes
suck.
when you're getting big, it doesn't
You can't
mean you're
nerf
getting
the
big
tall
in the right
players.
way. Andrew Tate, a lot of this red pill shit has gotten big with
So
just
difficult to
agitating
score
the
on
public,
these guys. They don't
and
ever
they've been
get
figuring out how they could cancel
faked
it.
out.
It finally worked this time with Tate. Now they have something under their wing to say, if anybody else gets as big as Tate, I guarantee it'll be deleted off social media. That's what I be telling y'all. Niggas like, no, you hating. Bro, let me give advice to anybody who's actually like popping in this red pill space. And I'm clearly not talking to the Saint and the Bum or Rulu. They're irrelevant. But, and I've said this
But
to
still
Myron.
goes.
I've said
Alright,
this to
good.
Fresh and Fit. Me and Tate, we never talked about this, but I'll just be honest. This is a reality for these people. It should never be chasing mainstream acceptance. It should be setting up entities and setting up structures
Yeah,
that
own
you
shit.
can be independent of them. I remember the last time Fresh and Fit
That's
was
it,
like
if you're
in a
gonna be
whole
talking
media
about
storm, and I told
that
them, I said,
type
go,
shit.
Go live and address everything. I said to them, I said, yo, here's the thing that y'all got working for you.
T-Mac is just gonna beast them. Fuck it.
And this is
That's
that.
how we gonna get a layup. That's how we gonna
You know what I mean?
get
You
them
compare the
not
Alex
cold
Jones,
anymore.
Alex Jones is the platform. So Alex Jones made $195 million in a year.
Damn.
Selling merch, focusing on his audience, doing it off of social media. Like, he's banned from everywhere. That's the reality for these people. And by the way, I think that could work. I don't think, you know what I mean? I feel like I always use Fresh because I don't know these other niggas. Bro, Fresh and Fit's gonna be popular whether it's on Instagram or not. That's how I used to tell people. I'm like, yo, got Instagram
Again,
on
I mean,
first,
early.
kids, little, like, y'all never supported them.
Just gotta hold it for a while then.
So, but the reality is that you have to establish yourself off of these platforms because Instagram, Twitter, they're controlled by the entities that do not agree ideologically or on an ideologically level.
He's fucking
as in-
me up.
See, you just gotta
Ideological.
establish yourself off of it.
I can't say it now
So,
because it got me fucked up.
With Tate,
Ideology.
if
but
Tate didn't think
I
this
know what
was
he's trying to
coming,
say.
I think that would be naive. He got popular too fast. Tate got more popular than what's the guy's name? Kevin Samuels. And one could make the point, even though Andrew Tate is half black, half white, is that people like they look at Tate and they would think he's white. And there's always more people that just latches on to when the white guy says some shit.
He mad.
That's the only reason I
Ring.
believe that.
Hell yeah.
He's a little bit funny.
He was more aggressive and less feminine as the fucking other Kevin Samuels guy.
Kevin Samuels. But still.
That's foul. Yeah,
Anyway.
that's good defense on T-Mac,
Okay.
though. Yeah,
He ain't white, bro.
academics.
He's half black, half white, bro.
This is what DJs then come to
He's
at
half
this
black,
point.
half white.
YouTube.
He's like Drake.
He's like Drake.
But here's the thing. Like,
Dad was in the CIA too. Andrew Tate's dad was in the CIA.
Yo, Aiden, if you watching this somewhere, nigga, call my fucking phone.
Scott Skiles. Scott Skiles
For
trying
example,
to slip in for the
I think
line.
Kai, there's a nigga named Kai Snap.
That's crazy.
On Twitch. I think he's just as entertained, or maybe even a little bit more than my nigga Aiden. But Aiden's white, so Aiden's gonna have way more people who tune into him for a stream. Like, nigga, that boy Kai Snap's lit, funny as shit, but he black. Bro, that's what it is. So it's like Kevin Samuels saying the same shit or saying kind of the same shit as Tate. Tate looks ambiguous. It's like Drake. Drake is always going to be bigger than Kendrick Lamar because Kendrick Lamar is fucking black, my nigga. Now, granted, I do think Drake is just inherently more talented than Kendrick Lamar. But Drake looks white, my nigga. Let's keep it on. Let's keep it on it. It's the reason why in the NBA, the Dallas Mavericks always have like 8 niggas who come from Europe. They know it's gonna sell the tickets, bro. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100, bro. Y'all want a minute? It's all good.
Look at these guys.
So the point is this: if Andrew Tate thought that his speech was gonna change the world, it's not. Bro, the world is ran by a specific rhetoric, and you can't change it. And here's the thing, though. This is where I would gain respect for like an Andrew Tate and people up like. Yo, if you like Andrew Tate, fresh and fit, this whole manosphere shit, right? You gotta be down to boycott and be down to support. Like, think about Trump supporters.
Yeah, you gotta be able to do it all.
By the way, I got the Truth Social app. That's
Truth.
They banned Trump off Twitter. Trump made his own shit. I'm on this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I be on this shit like, yo, what's cracking on this bit? None of these guys are willing to escape the majority of what's ruled by the shit that don't fuck with them.
They just get back on defense so fast.
Are basically ran by the woke left. Bro, every minute they strike me saying, oh, misinformation. You think they want y'all to spew all that bullshit? So if y'all really smart and y'all really think y'all that guys, and also if you really think your audience fucks with you,
you making that much money.
Make an app. If
money y'all
just like
talking about y'all making Bugatti money.
Just like how
make your own app. As soon as I get enough money, I'm gonna make my own app.
Whatever, like he has his own ecosystem.
He been had his own website forever.
And I gave this advice to Fresh and Fit. They should make their own ecosystem. They should have their own app. They should have their own fucking chat.
Like Zeus.
Irregardless of any type of platform, whether it's Reddit, whether it's Facebook, Snapchat, WhatsApp, Telegram, any of that. You gotta have your own shit because these people don't fuck with what you truly believe.
Oh my God, this game, bro. This game is so bad.
Anyway. All right.
You can't steal the ball. And Westbrook makes threes. 2K.
By the way,
Fake
I know
basketball.
Trump being investigated for mad shit. Get Brittany Griner free. I'll put money on it. This is how much Biden's a bum.
Oh.
Bro,
Biden's a bum.
Put money on this. That Dennis Rodman gets Brittany Griner free before
that would be funny.
Before that bitch ass nigga about it. I'm telling you, bro.
Now that would be funny. Yeah,
bro,
that'd be
they
funny.
just look at Biden like a peon, like a bum, like a scrub.
They ain't fucking with Biden.
How much money I want to put on that? I'm making a bet on that right now. Rodman gonna get Griner free before that nigga Biden.
Oh yeah, scoreboard. See, I ain't even tell y'all. I forgot. Playing Battlefield, man. I ain't fucking with the scoreboard lately.
Man with y'all. Okay.
Nobody cares about Westbrook.
Are we done talking about all that like Manosphere shit? Saint and the
Yeah,
Bum.
LeBron.
Listen, man, y'all niggas is fucking trash. Suck a dick.
Oh,
But I encourage y'all to get more lit because I'm gonna keep my eye on y'all. I want to get into. I like that dude. I want to
what
get
the
into.
fuck, bro? The defense on this game is crazy. And then,
Other than that,
try to dunk it quick.
I feel bad for the top G man, but this is
Oh,
the reason why
who is it?
it was inevitably gonna get here the moment he said he had like 150,000.
I don't get it, bro.
Hustlers University.
You can't hold the ball that long.
This red pill space, and I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying the ideas are wrong. The Western world isn't built for it, and this is where I go back to Andrew Tate. He lives in Romania. He's kind of right. If you want to have these thoughts, you're not going to change people's minds. They're only going to just categorize you as misogynistic.
Andrew Tate lives in
basically
Romania.
just put you in
Damn,
in a very
that's crazy.
You're evil and kind of like you'll be in the box where everybody's scared to touch you. That's all. So in reality,
Big Shaq,
if you
too
have
easy,
these thoughts
Westbrook.
and you're really committed to it, other than just making some money, right? Because Andrew Tate could have just made some money and been cool. But when you're going mad extreme and you're trying to like push these thoughts that people might adopt, they're gonna get you out of here. Same with Fresh and Fit. Like Fresh and Fit, it's like you might watch Fresh and Fit, which I do a lot of times. I'm like, oh,
Big Shaq.
acts on these hoes, right?
They keep trying to switch him
Bro, the
on
moment that starts to
Westbrook.
be something that's changing people's
Too
minds,
easy.
They're banning you. They get you out of here. That's just the truth of that. And if you don't accept that fact, and by the way, here's the thing too. I'm looking for the diligence and the support when it comes to the niggas who support Andrew Tate. If y'all love Tate and believe in what he's saying so much, they're censoring him.
Hey,
I
do
ain't hear
something
not
about it.
one fucking
Exactly. That's what I was thinking that he was
petition
gonna talk
or
about.
boycott
Right.
announced on Facebook.
Why the men ain't sticking up
He
for
got
him?
135,000 people
Right.
paying $50 a month. He probably have 1 million people who listen to his word. If y'all really care that much about what he's saying, they gave him a raw deal with Facebook. Stop using Facebook.
Oh,
That's the only way you could affect it. The bottom line,
Alright.
you got to stop using Facebook right now. But y'all ain't gonna stop using Facebook, cause really, y'all like
Think
y'all
you
don't
really
be
care.
believing that shit like that. Y'all not extremists. Y'all been
not
post my
extremist.
selfie and watch my bitch on story.
That's funny. He said,
Oh
"Y'all
yeah,
not
I see
extremist."
somebody put it like, yo, there's a we got a
Hate this year's game.
What is it called again? We got a
Green way more often.
a thing where everybody's signing, like, you know what I mean, petition to get Andrew Tate back on the platform. Bro, don't
See,
you
I
realize you're
shouldn't have left
outnumbered
him.
already? You know why niggas rushed the nation capital? Because when they thought their voices wasn't being heard, they had to take action.
Exactly.
I ain't saying I agree with none of that shit. 'Cause throw them niggas in jail, facts. But let me tell all y'all
Oh, I
who
tried to
think
do it
that y'all
again. He was
really
on fire.
militant,
That's on me.
because when Andrew Tate talked, he talked militant.
Very early.
And that's the
Oh,
only problem about this whole
crazy.
thing. He talked
militant,
militant
yeah.
in action. And none of y'all down to take no action but sign the fucking petition. If you really
Yeah, they
fuck with
banned
Andrew
him.
Tate and all you gonna do is, oh, I signed the petition. Let's get
That
him
shit
back on your
crazy.
bitch.
I mean, people
That nigga was
ain't
talking
doing
about
nothing
going
though.
to
Sticking
war,
up for him though.
defending
Ooh,
your
Westbrook.
bitch, dying over your girl. You tell me that the nigga who you thought was spitting the truth got banned, and you not even willing to make a stand that you not gonna use Instagram and boycott it off? If 1 million people disappear off their platform, they'll think about it. They'll think about it. But a petition, they don't give a fuck about your petition.
Yeah, none of his people is sticking up for him. I ain't really hearing no pushback. They like, but it's only been a day, I guess. But
Anyway, people,
that
I'm
shit-
done with all that. Unless y'all got any more Andrew Tate. I love Andrew Tate though. It's my guy.
yeah. That's why he trying to stick up for him, because he agree with that shit too, because he got money.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking
get to the point, bro.
paperwork
Get to the
being
point.
leaked in the YSL case.
Uh-oh.
actual gang members
Nigga
are
snitching.
threatening someone they believe is cooperating with the state.
With Atlanta's district attorney addressing paperwork being leaked in the YSL case, a wave of realization has spread through social media on the dangers of snitching. Kenneth Copeland, aka
So difficult
Lil
to
Woody,
play defense.
has been
I mean,
identified
offense.
as a
Oh,
snitch
got
within the
past it.
YSL indictment and having direct ties
He
to a
wasn't looking.
murder that resulted in 37 violent acts of retaliation. The DA would highlight the fact that his life is in jeopardy and his kids are also under threat. But this isn't exactly new,
Bruh.
though, as Inglewood family already made an attempt on Woody's life during a 2015 drive-by, opening fire with a rifle as Woody was placing his 8-month-old daughter in a car seat. Inglewood family has also been exposing snitches within YSL for years.
That's
This
easy.
video is
T-Mac.
another example. Lil Woody was the #1 target in the eyes of Inglewood family, who blamed Woody for having Donovan Peanut Thomas killed. Second in line on the
he be
Inglewood
saying
hit
some
list
crazy shit.
was Shannon Jackson,
But, you
who's
know,
more commonly known as YSL SB.
It's,
Woody would
I
turn
mean,
against Y.
like I said, right now everybody's super soft. So it was actually nice to hear somebody like, you know what I mean, talking that shit. But I knew it wasn't gonna last because like he was saying, like all the feminists and all the, you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of people out there on the other side. Why is the defense so good? Like, they be chasing the hell out of me. Just trying to throw some lobs. Ooh.
YSL, identifying the men who were said to have been in the
Lakers
car during
defense
the
is good on this game, even though they suck.
SB is rumored to have been the actual killer, and 2 witnesses have come forward claiming he confessed to the killing.
Switch.
Inglewood
Switch.
slid on Woody's family
Switch.
only hours after Nut was killed.
Oh.
They shot up his girlfriend's mom's house, mistakenly
Oh
shot
my
up his
God, look at-
brother's
they be
neighbor's
playing
house,
T-Mac,
and
man.
went back to shoot up the brother's house. Both gangs would
Acting like
repeatedly
T-Mac
commit
wasn't
shootings
like
in
a
the months
legend.
that followed, and exactly
shit crazy.
7 months after Nut was killed, Inglewood would strike again, this time targeting SB.
So who's snitching?
September 26, 2015.
Oh, he getting to
SB
that
was
part.
inside
Alright, my
of
bad.
JJ's Fish and Chicken, a restaurant within a Chevron gas station in South Atlanta. His girlfriend Shakoya and her friend Tierra were outside in Tierra's SUV when a red Camaro pulled up next to them with 3 men inside. One of the men got out and began talking to Shakoya. The conversation would last roughly 5 minutes. Numbers were exchanged.
That's crazy.
And he'd walk into a restaurant opposite of where
Motherfucker know
SB
how
was.
long the conversation
Shakoya
lasted.
would go inside of the restaurant as
How did
he
we
was
get-
in.
I know he be getting the
was
paperwork,
mad at her
though.
For talking to the man.
He be reading exactly what the
15
police
minutes
know.
later, they get back into the
Like,
SUV and
verbatim.
drive off.
1090
Tierra was
J.
driving. Shakoya was in the front
Motherfucker
passenger
be getting the
seat.
actual
SB
paperwork.
was sitting in the back.
Just
Shakoya
public
saw the
record, you
bright
know,
lights
so
of a red car
sometimes
before
it's-
the
most times it's
deafening
free.
gunfire, and all she could do was duck down. A bullet had blown through Tierra's face.
You could do that too for
killing
your
her
channel,
instantly
Jay.
as the vehicle crashed into
When
a
like
tree,
a
causing it to
fighter, or
flip
boxer, you can get like the
45
paperwork
times. Shakoya
and read
SB
the
were trapped
the fucking
inside,
paperwork
having to be
verbatim,
rescued and
like this
transported
kind
to
of.
a
You know what I'm
nearby
saying? For your
hospital.
channel, You-
25-year-old Tierra was pronounced dead at the scene.
Especially
Shakoya
when they-
suffered
'cause
a
they be getting in
crushed
this shit
leg
all the
with wide
time.
amputation, while one of SB's lungs collapsed and a few of his ribs broke, but neither of them had been shot. Shakoya would share the details of what led up to the shooting during a police interview.
See, he got the
And during
paperwork
another
right there.
interview with
That shit
SB,
crazy.
He would tell the police he couldn't say who shot at him, but it must have been Inglewood family. This would mean whoever shot up the
Motherfucker
vehicle
didn't even know
would
who
have
shot at
flirted
him, but
with
he's still gonna
SB's girlfriend, Shakoya, exchanging numbers with her when they recognized
But it must have
SB,
been them. I don't know who
followed
shot
the
him.
SUV and shot it up in an attempt to kill SB. The following month, SB would be arrested for the murder of Big
About to go to
Gun.
the
While speaking
rockets
with
after this.
investigators, SB would
It's so
identify
tough
the
to
3
score.
men who
Oh.
tried to kill him,
With
but ended
shooting.
up killing Tierra.
'Cause
All
these guys
3
can't
men are
really
believed
shoot that
to be
well.
Inglewood family bloods. A picture
Oh, is that
posted on
Grant
Reddit
Hill?
would show SB in detail.
Oh, finally. There we
He
go.
didn't know the shooters' real names, but
talking
knew their
about?
nicknames: Shell Kell, Smoke, and Merrill.
That's not a foul.
When
That's
asked
not a
why he
foul.
didn't
Good.
provide this information when he was first interviewed,
Shit, Grant Hill, Grant
SB
Hill.
said he was concerned for
get him, get him.
retaliation against his family, specifically
Hey.
his grandmother. Smoke, who was identified as Bobby Hottie, was one of the 3 men arrested.
When you gonna get to
filed a
this
motion
jail
for his
attack?
SB's
When you
lawyer,
gonna
and he had to renew
dissing the
keep
dead?
away order
Alright,
for the
hold
safety
on.
of his client.
Let me see.
It was because of this the lawyer would ask for the judge.
When they gonna get to the snitching
Reports,
part? I'm trying to see who's
23-year-old
snitching.
Shimel Drinks sat at a red light when a barrage of gunfire erupted, striking him multiple times. He'd be found dead inside of the vehicle, and surveillance video from the BP gas station less than a minute up the road would reveal everything police needed to know.
That
Police
T-Mac?
issued a
Alright,
be on the
there we go.
lookout for the white Audi SB had been driving, and 3 days later, they'd locate the vehicle, which led
Hey!
Atlanta PD and Georgia State
Turn
Patrol
around.
on the chase.
I still need to be able to green that shit. I don't know why I can't green it. Oh, that's a steal. You never get no goddamn steals in this game.
Making a right turn westbound on
Look at
Cleveland
that.
Avenue.
Perfect defense, still no steals. Oh, getting over the screen that time. Oh. Oh. Oh, you ain't making that. You
Again,
trash.
so everybody knows it's a white four-door Audi. We are going to be in pursuit. We're currently westbound.
What the fuck? That shit sound crazy in my headphones right now. Ooh, he got his shit fucked.
2481 Meadowlark Drive. Driver is
Hit him with another screen.
He got
Grab
two
him.
running. Driver has a maroon.
Oh, I
Lamborghini
couldn't
all
get a
black jacket,
back-to-back
blue jeans.
green?
They're both running
I want a back-to-back
northbound
green.
behind 2481 Meadowlark Drive.
Yeah, they got somebody. God damn LeBron. Wiggling his way in there. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Skirt. Oh. I gotta be, that's early though. Alright, so I just gotta hold it longer. But I didn't think I was gonna get that much space. Fuck is this man? Oh. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Go ahead. Oh. Hold on, back it out. Oh. That's too many people in the paint. It's too many people in the paint. I should just put it up. I ain't know the time was running out like that though. These the niggas that snitching.
29-year-old Shannon Jackson,
Right here.
aka SB, and 27-year-old Quamarvius Nichols, aka Quay, had thrown guns from the vehicle before bailing
Turkeyville.
out. Drugs
Damn.
were still found inside of the Audi, and both
Alright,
men were
let's go
charged with
crazy
murder
with
and
Steve
Chanel.
Francis. Let's go.
Investigators will
Got
later
3-point shooters all the way
identify
around,
Miles as the
so.
third suspect seen on
Come on.
surveillance video, and it isn't clear if they identified him through actual police work or if
Hey.
someone identified him for the police. According to the new YSL indictment, SB,
Get you in the corner next
Clay,
time.
Miles, and now Scarface have all been charged with Shimel's murder. And if you watch my previous video on YSL Woody, you know
Damn.
Scarface and Woody
Oh,
both
look at the
identified
defense.
SB
Oh,
as
look at the
being
defense.
present after the murder of Big
Oh,
Nut.
that's a foul. I probably hit him in the
Miles
back of the
would attempt to
head.
get a bond as his lawyer claimed he was only a clothing designer and participating in nothing except riding in the back seat of a vehicle when the vehicle in front of the one he was in opened fire, implying that the shooter of Shimel was inside of the white Audi. According to
Oh,
surveillance
I tried.
video,
The Euro
SB was driving the white
at the last second. 'Cause I
Bond
wanted
would
to
be
pass
denied
it.
after the state told the judge Miles had instructed his baby mother to dispose of
Lot
a
of
gun and
defense
cell
right
phone,
here, though.
which she didn't.
Oh,
and
shit.
The police were able to recover. All in all, SB stands accused of murdering 2 members of Inglewood family. He identified
do
3
it.
members of Inglewood family in a murder in which he was a surviving victim, and he's claimed in court his life is in danger within jail and prison, along with his active keep-away order from other inmates. Already having snitched on Inglewood, it's safe to say it's only a matter of time until he cooperates against YSL, as Woody and others have already cooperated against him. And what this means
It's crazy.
is snitching comes down to morals. Morally, SB already snitched, so the only thing keeping him from flipping on YSL is loyalty. But with YSL members already snitching on him, that loyalty may already
Get
be
that
gone.
shit out of here.
Young Thug can only hope one of YSL's top shooters doesn't have any dirt on him. Now, SB has to be one of the most dangerous men named in the YSL indictment. And not just because he
That's
has
in
2
there.
murders.
You can't leave
because
him
he
open.
allegedly murdered someone who was Big Nut, allegedly confessed to it, snitched on 3 members in Inglewood, feared for his life inside of jail, got released, apparently bragged about murdering Nut, taking a picture with the hoodie that had something to do with Nut's grave, and then allegedly murdered another member of Inglewood family. You cannot beef with somebody that is actively trying to kill you, killing other people
Hey,
you know,
Sky
and
Sky.
then snitching on you at the same time. And what doesn't make sense is this isn't new. Just like YSL Woody, him snitching on Inglewood, SB snitching on Inglewood.
Come on, man,
This
that's a
all
steal.
happened years ago, which means everyone in YSL kept them inside of YSL. Members from Inglewood family, Lucci's people, whoever else you want to include, they were all putting it out there that members of YSL were snitching. YSL
Shit.
either overlooked it, didn't look into it, or just refused to believe it,
But niggas snitching.
or they didn't care because they weren't snitching on YSL. You're snitching on them, fuck it, that doesn't hurt me. But now, in the situation,
It's gonna come back to haunt him and shit. Look at this little dude, bro. Scott Styles be dribbling,
snitching
huh?
and facing crazy amounts of time.
Oh,
They're
oh,
getting
that's not a
snitched
shooter.
on.
My bad.
And what loyalty do they have to YSL?
Huh.
Like I
Go
said,
ahead,
it
go
comes
ahead,
down
go
to
ahead.
morals. Morally,
Oh.
we know
Oh,
Woody's gonna
they ain't
snitch.
leave a shooter. They don't
know
never leave the
SB's gonna
shooters
snitch.
this year at all.
Is SB gonna fold
Trash.
on YSL? The only reason he wouldn't is loyalty. But they've already said,
Yeah, I get it.
people
Niggas be
cooperate.
snitching. We get it. We get it. He talking like niggas ain't never snitched before. Everybody been snitching and shit. Don't do no crimes with niggas. Do that shit by yourself.
Remember,
At that time, come on, bro. We was hot in fish grease. Who
Right.
didn't want
I
to sign?
remember there was a-
We supposed. I think Fabulous wanted to sign. Keisha Cole,
okay.
Mace. It was just like a list of people like wanted to sign
Westbrook.
with you that you just hear and there. You know what I'm saying?
And 50 was like already investing in him. I remember he was in I forgot what video. Was it Window Shopper?
Right.
You guys did that out in Europe somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, Mace was in that, and there were songs
Yeah.
with I remember it was like a whole project that 50 and Mace were
Yeah,
working
yeah,
on.
definitely. Mace is definitely
Hey.
definitely a lyrical
T-Mac can
genius.
just do that anytime.
But then that deal fell apart.
Right, I don't know the ins and outs. of it.
Okay. From what I heard, I'm not going to say who I heard it from. From what I heard was that
Uh-huh.
the deal was essentially ready to go. Everyone signed off on it, whatever.
But
And then
50
Puffy
changed his
came
mind.
in
Puffy
and
fucked
wanted
it up
more.
or something. Yeah, I
And
remember
that's what
that.
made the deal fall apart. And from
So he
that
said
point
on the
on, that's
title.
when 50 and Puffy started having beef.
Right, probably so. I don't know the ins and outs, but you know how
Oh, they
the
hold me,
music
bro.
business is designed from the beginning of time to take advantage of the artist. If an artist don't know, you just don't know.
Come on,
Like,
bro.
I'm
Look
gonna
at
give you an
that.
example. I'm not gonna say no names, but there was a motherfucker that was stealing air miles, hotel points, and
Holy
like we was
shit.
artists, we was flying the world, so it was like all kind of
Managers and
hotel
shit.
points and shit like that. And one day, somebody from our entourage had an altercation with this person. Was like, "Yo,
Holy
stealing
shit.
our air miles the whole time, but I could fly my family to Europe and all that shit for free." So when you don't know that, when you don't have the information, motherfuckers gonna fuck you over. Down to the motherfucker that's driving your car, down to the motherfucker that's styling you, they'll fuck you over because you don't have the information. And that's what I learned from 50, because 50's watching every fucking dollar. The stylist, the driver, what I'm paying you, what I'm paying this nigga, he's watching every fucking dollar. Because people think you stupid and they try to get over. Just because you from the streets and
shit.
might not have masters, and shout to everybody who do have master degrees and go to school, because it looks good on paper and it's very important to have, I
Right,
guess, sometimes in this
exactly.
world. But people with the street mentality I learned from Fifth is as smart as a motherfucker with the masters. So like I said, back in the days, motherfuckers were stealing our air miles and our
Oh
hotel
my
points.
God.
So I'm flying to somewhere.
Ah,
in
he gonna
Europe,
talk about- he talking about the record
and it's
label.
fucked up. And the person was like a nobody, but it was just like, damn, the way they did it was kind of like,
That's what I'm gonna do
damn,
then.
you
Fuck
live
it.
and you
Oh,
learn.
why is that so
Motherfuckers stealing our
early?
air miles?
That's crazy.
50 didn't even know about. Nobody knew. Like 50 didn't know. Nobody knew. Wasn't stealing 50 air miles, but damn sure was stealing Yayos.
Okay.
They ain't gonna do 50. They ain't gonna steal his.
Oh man, the number of NBA players I've interviewed that have had millions stolen from them by
Right.
accountants. Power of attorney is like the most dangerous thing you can give a person, because they could
What
Man.
Biggie say back in the days? Got lawyers watching lawyers, so I won't go
get
broke.
broke. Right? No, I mean, like,
You know what I mean? You gotta
interviewed,
listen to them Jews, man.
Yeah,
they
I mean, I
serious.
interviewed Eddie Curry, and he said that his finance guy with power of attorney took out this insane loan for like $600,000, which turned into like $4 million, and he had to take a loan against his future NBA
You
salary to
give
pay that back. and it
power
was
of
just
attorney to a
clusterfuck.
finance guy anyway.
Had loans
That's
here
their
and
first
there.
mistake.
It's
You know what I'm
crazy because
saying?
I-
That shit
you know,
don't
I
even
do some
sound
work
right.
with, the
Stupid.
Players Association now, and I talk to.
I feel bad for him, but he
kids about this
still
type of shit,
don't
man.
change the fact that it's stupid. You know what I mean?
Power of attorney, bro. And
I
that
can't
was
shoot with these
biggest-
slow ass
that was
jump
one of the
shots these
biggest
niggas got.
things, biggest factors.
Dwight
in my
Howard, get him.
financial just ruined, bro.
Dwight
is that-
Howard, get
is that I
him.
gave someone power of attorney,
Shit.
and I remember at one point, like,
Why would you
toward the
give
end of my
power of
time
attorney?
in-
That's
probably
stupid.
My last year there, man.
Fuck it.
He had
Whatever.
got a loan from this dude. In,
Finna switch
Vegas,
anyway. We
and
finna
they
get
didn't have
goddamn
any- there was
T
no
Mac.
laws
No,
on it.
not
There
T
was no
Mac,
cap
but the
on it.
Rockets. T Mac on the
Just
Rockets too.
inflation,
So
just the
fuck.
extra, the like the late fees, late penalties, and shit like that you can charge for a loan. He took out a loan. He used a stamp of my signature to get the loan. He defaulted on the loan. I didn't even know about it. Didn't get the proceeds from it or anything. They ended up taking me to court. It was like a $500,000 loan. I ended up having to pay like $4 million on this loan.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
And this is normal. This is more. This is not even
I learned
unusual.
from 50 early. Watch your money and handle your business. Because, you know, you can have people do it for you. In the beginning, I had a lot of people do it for you, and you don't depend on it. And because, you know, when you're in school, right? I think it's the book Rich Dad. You ever read?
Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Yeah, I read it.
And he was telling you, his father told him, yo, I want to be an entrepreneur. And I guess he said, well, go talk to your friend's dad. He's more entrepreneur. I work for a check. Because, you know, in my mind, it's never work for a check. You know, try to, you know, have your own entrepreneur
There we go.
spirit in
T
your
Mac.
brain. And on like a 9 to 5, there's nothing wrong with it. Shout out to everybody to have it. But if you have a 9 to 5, you always got to have your other hustle on the side. Especially being from New York, you need 7 hustles. I learned that from the coach.
Shit.
Wasn't no shows. Wasn't nobody eating. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. It's time to push the pen. It's getting slow on the block. You know?
Ghost riding. Uh-oh. Why are they playing so, like, why is the defense setting so high? Why is they doing, 2K don't never do that in play nows or whatever this setting is right here. But you see how hard he playing defense? He fouling jump shooters. Not like, I guess it was a pick and roll, but like it wasn't even a good
And
screen.
we're back again, nigga. That coming to
It's the craziest shit, bro.
now.
This nigga reading tweets.
He never threw up, fuck the set. I ain't never seen no picture of him doing that. But one thing about you, bro,
To my
when I catch
Quando
you,
Rondo.
I'ma be,
This is the Hoover niggas.
look, this message is for Quando Rondo. You in LA on Crenshaw and Slauson, big diss in the set, you know. This is why LA the way it is. These out-of-state niggas thinking it's cool, that they think it's groovy to do like this nigga sets. And one thing I respect for Nip, he never threw up, fuck the set. I ain't never seen no picture of him doing that. But one thing about you, bro, when I catch you, I'ma beat your ass, bro.
Just so we can put this into perspective, so you guys truly understand how catastrophic Alshon Martin and Quando Rondo fight would be. Alshon Martin stands about 6'9", 325 pounds. Quando Rondo stands about 5'6", 115
I took too long
pounds.
trying to set everything
so,
up.
you know, just so you guys know, all right, how that fight is gonna go.
I don't give a fuck who behind you. I see a couple of your people trying to tap in and hit me.
Coppin, please.
Dude said
with my
6'9".
DMs. It's not working, bro.
He
Sheesh.
said, stay out them DMs.
Just keep that same energy. You throwing up fuck the set over there, throw it up everywhere you go.
Yo, he said, keep that same energy, man, because you Quando with the pipe. Now, let's break this thing down for a minute. Right now, first off, I want to put this, disclaimer out there. I don't know who's
Ooh.
involved. I'm not saying
James
who's involved.
Harden.
I'm not saying I don't know who's involved. However, Quando Rondo did come back in the city and threw up the, and disrespected the Hoovers again.
I'm
Now,
about
here's
to
my
say
thing
that's
regarding Quando
Olajuwon,
Rondo. First
bro.
off, you were banned from LA. Now, even though if you think, this was 2-3 years ago, they've forgotten about it.
Very early. My bad.
Just
my bad.
you know
My
how
bad.
LA politics work.
You don't
they
never forget.
Right? But again,
Ain't never
I'm not
forget
saying
in
the
LA.
Hoovers did anything. I'm just saying, bro, if you were banned from LA and you come back to LA, you will think you'll be moving a little bit smarter, not hanging out at gas stations. That's just me, though. Right? But again, this right here just shows, man, what Quando Rondo biggest biggest defectives is
They
that
playing
Quando
so
Rondo
hard on
is a certified
defense.
D-Rod. Quando Rondo is a lifelong D-Rod. If YoungBoy got beef with Kevin Gates, Quando Rondo's taking a mic and screaming F Kevin Gates. Now, I don't know how Quando Rondo is from Georgia. He is a Sixers in Georgia, I believe, right? But I don't know how Quando Rondo would think that, that
Oh
it's
my
okay
God,
to come
Hakeem
to LA and
Olajuwon banged on him.
a very reputable
Look at that
gang
shit.
in LA.
Bang.
Again, that's
Yeah, he's stupid as hell. That's what he did. If that's what he
But
did,
I don't know
then
how
yeah.
Quando Rondo would think that that
Oh,
it's okay
let's go.
to come to
That's
LA and
fucking Clyde the
diss,
Glide Drexler.
a very reputable gang in LA.
Very reputable.
That's stupid to me. That's dumb. But again, I'm not Quando Rondo. And then also too, man, you dissing a gang after you got exposed
Slightly early. All right,
by
so I
the
could have held it a
leader of
little
your gang
longer.
for not really tapping in, and you only tap in when you need protection. That's the word in the streets. Quando Rondo only tap in when he needs protection, when things go left. And they already said, listen, man, I can't stop no fire if you only tap in after things go left.
Exactly.
So they already said that you were with the wolves, that you got thrown with the wolves. Like, again, they're not protecting you. They're not protecting. So if that already happened, plus you out here dissing other sets, plus
You
on top
thought.
of that, you got LA, which is nothing but Chicago dudes out here, bro. Ain't nothing but Chicago dudes out here, and you got beef with Lil Durk and OTF. First off, if I was Quando, I wasn't gonna come to LA, bro. I ain't coming nowhere near LA, bro. Listen, if I'm Quando, I'm staying either in Savannah, Georgia. What? No, right? Because like that's his hometown. And the most dangerous.
I heard he don't need to be there either.
Rappers is their hometown. So if I was Quando Rondo, I would have been probably left Georgia, right? Went to Utah with NBA YoungBoy, or North Dakota. That's it.
Hell yeah.
But LA would have been the last possibility. You got me stopped. You got me all the way screwed and effed up. If you think I'm coming to LA with the issues I got, yo, man. Yo, listen, man. Again, and to everybody who's watching this too, even if you're not in the position of the rapper that Quando Rondo is, man, even if you're just an entourage, take heed to this story, man. This was a dude who was on Twitter, Lil Pal, by the way, the guy who passed away with Quando Rondo.
Yeah. Be careful if you gang banging, I guess. There's nothing you can say. They know what they're doing.
In 2015,
That's the lifestyle.
says police are investigating a shooting at a Southwest Atlanta barbershop that left one man dead, two others injured. It happened on this street, blah, blah. I believe his name is Donovan Thomas. Okay? Now,
Double team,
I'm gonna
double
do this
team.
Google search for you. Donovan Thomas.
Double team. Why are we doubling Westbrook?
Okay.
I don't know. Just because it's funny.
All right, well, I think this is a little editorial, but oh, George cheated in this.
He can shoot. Oh, not good enough though. I don't know. None of these releases, and they all
just read.
slow and different and weird.
Lucci's beef with
Damn, he
Young
got me
Thug and
turned
YSL
around.
began with the
That's Yao Mang though, bro.
Donovan Big Nut
That's Yao Mang, bro. How many times I
Thomas
gotta
that
tell
died in
you?
a drive-by shooting in Castleberry Hill in 2015. Thomas was a Bloods gang member who introduced Lucci to producers who helped
Get
his
dunked
career.
on.
Lucci has
What,
long
Dwight
credited
Howard?
Thomas'
Boom.
success. YSL is broadly suspected of being responsible for the crime, which
Look at that
divided
face.
Atlanta into two warring camps. YSL has been identified in court records as a hybrid gang with ties to Rolling 60s Crips.
Oh shit.
Adding a Blood Crips dimension to things,
Oh shit.
gang politics are complicated.
Yes, they
Nonetheless,
are.
even before Thomas's
Money.
death, YFN Lucci and Thug have been at odds.
Westbrook
Lucci
trash.
claimed to have
Oh,
slept
but he
with
can make
Thug's
that though. I
fiancée.
forgot. I let him make that.
There's always a woman. That's Jerica.
It's always a
Lucci has
woman.
wished happy birthday to one of Thug's children on social media in a way that might have implied a threat. Someone subsequently shot up Lucci's home more than once.
Very early,
wounded
okay.
Lucci's
These
mom in the
shots, bro.
process. I remember Lucci talking about, he showed his house actually. Lucci shows house.
That was a nice little move. I ain't gonna lie. Malik Monk. I left it up there. All in the wrist. Yeah, who I got? Oh, Steve Francis. There we go.
YFN Lucci house. Shot up.
Oh, gave him the shoulders.
Okay, yeah.
So
Look,
when my house got shot up, I was out of town though, man. I get a call, my mom don't say the house got shot. I was in.
Can he
I wanna
shoot?
say Temple. If I went to
Early.
Temple, I
Nope,
was
he
in-
definitely can't shoot. Every time I shoot it with him,
I was in Temple.
I gotta hold it too long.
I ain't
I'm
go
gonna
to
get blocked.
Orlando, though,
Oh, that's
'cause the house got shot up.
that's a steal.
Came back. So when we get back,
Yeah, he
everything
talking
was
about
good,
his
though,
mama
so
house
I had
got
to
shot up. Mama
get in the
almost got
hospital.
killed.
Get out.
Atlanta journalist though, so they gave a blah blah blah. Okay. Anyway, Lakevia's death, if it proves, so there's theories that Young Thug's baby mama died a part of
Holy
the
shit.
shoot. Remember, Young wife has Lucci's mom's house got shot up, and his mom got shot.
That
So
felt good.
essentially,
Stretch.
like I just keep telling y'all and painting this picture. The reason why Thug and Lucci in jail is because they just wanted each other to be dead. Like, if they really want to solve this problem between Thug and Lucci, put these niggas on an island, lock them there, tell them that only one could survive. And the rest of these niggas who are followers, just let everybody else go. Because really, it's Thug and Lucci. They want to kill each other. All right, one of y'all survive. Y'all
Right.
kill each other right here, but shooting up random people and mothers and baby mamas dying and shit like that, that's whack.
It's crazy.
How about y'all kill each other now? Nobody want to kill each other then.
They should
Everybody
sell it
wanna
on
just go to court and
pay-per-view.
nice.
Ryan
That's-
Finn,
like, just think
Lucci,
about it.
and Young Thug pay-per-view
It just shows
death
you the
match.
nature of all of this shit. The nature of two niggas with money who want to kill each other. You lock them in the same jail cell or two jail cells or two whatever adjacent. They don't want to kill each
Celebrity
other. This is the reason why
deathmatch.
niggas don't meet up and fight. They rather 15 million people get killed in the crossfire than them just kill each other and let it be over with. Let's think about it.
It's more fun
Oh,
this way.
So
That's
this is the
why.
whole thing with Nut. All right, yeah.
Are you not entertained?
So Fonnie Willis. Let me look her up. Fonnie Willis. So she's a DA. Y'all all seen her face, right? That's her. She promised the family of Donovan Thomas.
Why they keep
when she
leaving this
just got
dude open?
elected,
He can't shoot.
promised them that she was going to
Oh, give me that. Give me that.
solve
Stop.
the murder or get justice for the murder of that mother's
Oh,
son.
hell nah, bro. Oh,
Fonnie Willis. Let's see, Donovan Thomas
dead.
promised.
Take the screen. Can I hit it? Oh, why would you fall over there, bro? I hate this game sometimes.
Okay.
My God, that shit's so bad. The turnarounds are ass this year. Or maybe because I ain't using the one I like.
But anyway, it came out. So Fonnie Willis met with, like, you know, you're a DA, right? So you're one of, like, you're basically a top
go.
cop. She met with the mother of Nut, which is Donovan Thomas, and she right when she was like, you know, she gotta be elected to be
Just too good though.
right when she was getting into office, she promised. She said if it's the last thing she does, she's gonna get justice for Nut. So she's probably telling her police force and her
Damn,
detectives,
LeBron.
we need to solve this.
We
crime.
here for
They go
all
to
that
solve this
shit,
crime. They're figuring
LeBron.
out there's some YSL, YFN beef. Okay, it comes to helm. She indicts them, and for her, it's still
Oh God, what kind
fulfilling
of
her
fucking?
promise
Oh,
because
hold
she's
on.
getting
Let me
justice
change
for
this
Nut.
setting. That's probably
Because
why.
Nut is
Because I did have
Nut's
to do that
death
shit.
is
Huh?
named in this indictment.
Let's see.
That's just really what it is. Justice for Nut.
Ah, no, is it?
If this prosecutor didn't promise that mom that she would get
I
justice
guess it
for
is
her
right.
son
Yeah,
dying,
I don't know. This shit is just
maybe
ass
there
this
wouldn't be
year.
an indictment.
Fuck 2K.
But they're more.
The post moves are ass this year.
The more likely to try to like twist and turn things into this whole beef that caused the death of Nut because
Dude,
she's
look at
invested
Carmelo.
personally into this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. It's always a girl. That's what he was talking about the other day. It's always these niggas doing this shit over a girl.
28 people, including Young Thug and Gunna. No one's getting bond. And now Young Thug has like 4 new charges, including essentially the switch that they found in his,
Hey.
the converted gun,
Off the
into an
dribble.
automatic.
Block with a
They're
switchy,
calling
man.
Block with
they're
the
calling it
switch.
a machine gun at this point.
Yeah, the machine gun. That's what they
Classified
call
by the
it.
ATF as a machine gun.
Yep, which is 10 years by itself.
Which, by the way, all these rappers, like, I've never see, you know, like, you know,
Switch.
I'm licensed and everything. You know, I'm a huge gun collector. I'll say that. But like, it's never until the last couple of years I've heard rappers just rap so consistently about
Switch, yeah.
Switch this and third.
Exactly.
However, that's a federal offense unless it is registered, which is not giving up registration to niggas.
Well, you can't register
Switch,
a fully
yeah.
automatic gun.
No, you can't. Well, if a
gotta
gun
have
was made
certain,
before like
license.
86,
You can't register a Switch.
no, yeah, not a Switch.
Yeah.
Not a Switch.
Yeah. If you had a fully automatic from the 80s, then you got grandfathered in. But what he got caught
Not
with,
a Glock with a Switch. Nah, hell nah.
a Glock with a Switch is
But in reality,
fully illegal.
rappers been rapping about this shit. They've been rapping about it like, I think they've been promoting now more than ever. You know what I mean? So
I ain't heard about the switches
it's kind of crazy
a lot until
now
recently.
they have him on one of those charges, and this charge is gonna, if not for anything else, and the reason
They
why I think
easy to
start
make, that's
using the
why.
charges is that they don't even want him to get bond, and for get bond, they want him to just look at, bro, you need to take a hefty plea, and we not go to trial. They're not trying to go to trial with none of these guys. This is a RICO case. You know what I mean? I don't know. Fans sometimes are delusional. They're like,
it's a state RICO case.
You're right, but still, it's a RICO case.
They don't want,
with
they
the
just
RICO
want them
case,
to plea out, period. Nigga, that's how the government always
obviously,
wants.
this got to prove beyond a reasonable doubt, but they get to be a lot more hazier in the sense of, well,
'Cause it's
we
a
know he did the
conspiracy.
shooting, but you were driving in his car.
Well, Young Thug rented the car that was involved in a murder.
Okay.
Like, that's established.
Okay, no. But hear what I'm trying to say, and this is why a RICO case, even if, like, okay, granted, I know some people might be thinking, oh, no, he rented the car for the guy to go do a murder. But put it like this, Young Thug's a famous celebrity. Man, when I go out with my people, like, sometimes we rent 5 cars. Now, granted, I'm not rolling around with criminals. And I would hope ain't nobody who I might be like, yo, this SUV for you, blah, blah, I'll usually rent on a business day. If some dummy that I think ain't like that grabs that car, pulls up to somebody's hood, and does a shooting, they're gonna immediately link me to that car. Well, who rented the car that we got on surveillance tape where somebody's out the
LeBron's
window
playing
with a
crazy
clock with a
defense.
switch on it? They said, well, it's DJ Academics that rented it. Now they're gonna
Exactly.
think, well, does DJ Academics have any beef with that guy? Well, by just nature of association, this is my friend. He didn't like him, so I never talked to him. And maybe we didn't have words back and forth, but now we're claiming the same type of group or quote organization that they're calling a gang. They're gonna say that I paid for the shit. So again, I'm not saying whether Thug is innocent or guilty, but like in a RICO case, once they just start dumping mountains of evidence, it's impossible that you're gonna get a jury to believe that it's just all wrong place, wrong time, coincidence.
Right.
It's basically like, hey, are you willing to go balls to the wall, or are you gonna take a play?
Exactly. Because you're going to put your life on the line if you motherfucking try to fight it. Because they got a bunch of shit in a RICO. They've been following you for years. It ain't just one thing and one incident. That's the fucked up shit. Oh. Okay. That's Chris Paul for you. Behind the back shit.
Because and I hate it because I love the show. But when I heard about what they did to you, I feel some type of way. I have a question, like, for you, how accurate was the show to your life? Like, did they veer off the path, like, during a certain season? Or is it pretty much your story all the way through?
Ross,
well, in the beginning, it's more to the real or the story. And, I got a show called After the Snow, where I go down every week, every
After
time.
the Snow?
It's a podcast. Yeah, so every week I go on the show and I tell you, because I see what they're doing. They change my words around a little bit and make it their words. But you can see in the beginning where it's really, really close, and they flipping it. You know what I'm saying? They trying to flip it. But I also can see when they start to run out of ammunition.
Right.
John. You can go on John Singleton's page, on his Instagram page. You'll see a picture of me and him.
Right.
He bought one of my first books. I got 10 demo books. And when my documentary aired, my documentary was #1 on Netflix for a year and a half.
Yeah. Yep.
So when it aired, we did the premiere. John went to the premiere with me. And at the premiere, he bought one of the first 10 books. I had 10 books, and they was demo books. It had demo wrote across it. Well, he wanted one of the demo books. And he gave me $100 for the demo book, and we took a picture together holding the book at the screening. And
Akeem
I don't really go on Instagram, and checking people's pages and all that. somebody runs my page for me. He had a picture of me and him on there, and he said, Rick Ross, great story, snowfall coming soon.
Oh, man.
Where's the lawyers?
God
It's
damn.
fucked up.
Oh, shit.
It's fucked up.
I mean, that's
Said
only,
everybody,
you know,
bro.
that's only part of the evidence. But, you know, who
Great
else
story.
in the history of America
Snowfall coming soon.
had a case where the CIA was implicated in working in that case?
And that's what I want to go, because if anybody watches the show, your character who is Damson Idris, he's killing it. I hate to, you know. And then there's a guy named Teddy. Was the CIA agent kind of like Teddy in real life, or is that just fabricated?
Nah, that's fabricated.
Okay.
You know, I talk about how Teddy is almost like a Superman. You know, he walks through locked doors and you know, he's just doing so much. You know, and even with Franklin, you know, I had lunch with Franklin right before the show aired. You know, I was at Whole Foods one day and having lunch, and he walked up and he was like, with his accent, "Hi, Mr. Ross." And I didn't know who he was, but
That's
my
funny.
people who were with me, and they was like, "Hey,
that
that's
main
the
actor.
guy playing on Snowfall. That's the star of Snowfall." So I invited him to sit down, and we talked for a minute, and he talked about how he wished that they would have had me on the set, and that he was going to go back and petition for them to bring me on the set.
Did he do that from your knowledge?
Well, you know, when I found out about Hollywood is Hollywood is kind of like, I don't know, they're kind of like afraid of somebody that think like me. You know, I don't know if you watch Kill the Messenger.
Yes.
James Harden was playing
That
that.
was kind of your story too.
My story is in there.
Yeah,
you know,
because
that's the reporter that broke my story. Well, you know, Michael K. Williams played my role inside that movie.
Right. Yeah.
So I guess Michael, he wanted to be correct in what he was doing. You know, he didn't want to be like the rapper and John Singleton. He wanted his history to be right. So he called me and he was like, "Hey man, I want to have lunch with you." So we go out for lunch and he was telling me, "Man, the show is coming out."
Why they playing so good, bro? It's crazy.
And I won your role. And I wanted your blessings
Defense.
on playing the role. And I was like, well, why they didn't hire me on the set as a consultant if they doing this movie?
Hey, why they don't fuck with him?
My story, I
Why they
knew
don't fuck
more
with
about
him?
Gary Webb's work than anybody else, because Gary come to the prison and tell me what's going on, and we talked on the phone about what was going on. So I told Michael, I was like, why would they be doing a movie and wouldn't hire me as a consultant? And at this time, I'm doing bad. You know, I just got out of prison. My mom losing her house. You know, house is in foreclosure. I could use a little money. So Mike was like, well, man, I'm gonna
look
go
at
talk
that.
to him and see if we can
Sheesh.
get you a gig on the set. So he called me back and like, man, they said they don't want you. They don't have you in the budget. No money in the budget for you. So the first thing I tell him, I say, well, don't play my role then.
He said, well, "Don't blame my role." Then that's funny, and he still did it, didn't he? Oh, that's fucked up. I'm back. The defense, okay, it's not me. The defense is just good, cause like I said, the niggas that play 2K ain't even playing defense as good. This fucking game. There we go. God, bro, that shit's sad. The defense is just too good right now. Why are they playing so good? All right, hold on. Why is that early? That's the craziest shit. Moses Malone. All right, that's better. That's better.
Whether you could touch on this, we're gonna speak it, man. Her to help black people. Vlad TV.
Vlad TV helping black people, man. Vlad TV ain't done a motherfucking thing to niggas. Some of the information that we getting from Vlad TV, homie, some of the stories that we getting, where would we get them from? Not only that, my nigga, for most people don't know, man, Vlad TV pay the old niggas. All the old niggas you see on there, homie, he give them a check. So most of them are struggling comedians, struggling actors who are no longer being put in movies, homie. you know, even though I don't really fuck with Mob James, man, but man, Vlad TV helped Mob James get his grandbaby. He helped him get the
that's
attorneys.
good.
He helped the, homie. So he do a lot of behind the scenes shit, homie, that a lot of people don't know about. But
that seems like a nice guy.
Our history the way he do.
No one was doing it.
Nah, no one would do it, homie. So.
Yeah, I felt the way about him getting so much detail on the Tupac murder. I'm like, damn, he's talking to everybody, the cousin, the baby, everyone. But once the whole story got put up there, I'm like, I'm so enthralled that the story is there, because it was always going to be a big question mark on who was who with faces and places. And like,
I was doing documentaries early, so
we'll still be trying to guess, and Tupac still being, what, Jamaica, wherever he's supposed to be.
He's
mixtapes with Game and shit.
He's giving many young black boys in his culture a blueprint to get some money.
Yeah.
We call it the Vlad formula. He done showed us, because he grew with YouTube. He started out with YouTube. Like he told me, man, I'm one of the first people on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
And so whether we like him or not, homie, he giving us some game and a formula on how to maximize some earnings from doing this shit. Whether y'all complain about these breakdown videos or not, say, homie, these niggas paying a high overhead to keep this shit going, to break the videos down. So, salute to Vlad for giving us a formula, nigga, to put revenue in our pockets. Maximize revenue.
Yeah, but it's tough to do interviews, though. That's because you need the other person and you need an interesting person. And I take that back. You don't need really an interesting person. You just need people consistently. And, especially during COVID, it was hard to get people. But Vlad was holding it down because he was doing like remote interviews and shit like that. But he had his whole shit set up already, really ready for that shit, low key. He just had to change a few things of the way he was doing it. But like for small people, it's too tough to like I said. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's too tough. Ain't nothing impossible, but I mean, I was doing interviews. I did a few interviews, and it's not that bad, low key. You'll get people to say yeah, but sometimes when it comes down to it, they get scared at the last minute. They ain't trying to do it. They thought they was, but they got scared or whatever. Shit. Why are they playing the defense so well, bro? This shit is crazy. I'm gonna just shoot it. I just don't understand why the defense is so good on this game for whatever reason. Oh my God, I keep fucking over Steve Francis. That's crazy. Keep ending up with the ball at the last second.
I don't have a hurt or help question, but I was just thinking, and I just had to get your opinion on this one. I was thinking about it earlier.
Bully him. Oh shit, LeBron bullied him. Steve Francis. What the frick? Come on. Oh. The defense is too crazy right now. I don't know what's going on with this game.
Young Miami. I think Young Miami.
Oh, nobody cares about Young Miami. My bad, bro. I'm sorry. LeBron.
One of my
Clyde
favorite
Drexler.
songs that you ever put out was Get Back. And it was right after, we had a situation in Dallas where, we had the black guy, he did what he did to the cops, whatever. But that song was so, bro, that song was so powerful and lyrical. And I remember showing my girlfriend that song. She was like, oh, what the fuck? Like, she had that shit on repeat. Like, she became a super fan. Like, anybody that's you know what I'm saying? And I just want to touch on that. Like, what inspired you to create this song?
Stop again. Stop. So, his OnlyFans.
By the way, I want to cut here. Screw you, Colby.
What?
It's not fans only, it's only fans.
Yeah. Must have bad credits. No, I have no credit. You said if I have no credit and I do these things and I apply, they would give me a credit card. And then Kevo was like, yeah, man, I don't know what you did something wrong. He's like, well, what did I do wrong?
Yeah, he did. He listened to Kevo.
Right. He said, I really broke it down. And he said, all he kept saying over and over again, yeah, man, you just got to go apply somewhere else. You got to figure that out. What do you mean figure that out? I just paid you to tell me the sauce.
He did not have the right sauce,
He didn't
people.
have the sauce.
Listen, you don't get the right sauce, your food tastes like shit. It's common knowledge, fellas.
Right.
So let's talk. This is my issue. You cannot. I mean, you
Do you know
can.
how
Everybody
easy it
can
would
do whatever
Do
you
you know
want.
how easy it would be for me or you to run this little scam that
Well,
he's running?
No, we would never run it
No,
like this. by the
first of
way.
all, people would just contact my probation
My-
officer. I'd be in front of the judge,
My
and boom, I'd be back in
crime
jail.
no, because then you will, remember, he went to prison and got out like 2 days later with no charges. But that's a whole different video.
Right, but he's not on probation.
No.
He's not on.
But not with a gun.
It's weird.
But regardless of that, my issue is you cannot throw figures and unless you're.
Well, you can. He's doing it. So
Yeah,
you
but
can't
if
do
you
it.
are part of his audience, you should be pretty pissed off. Because one of the things that I hate is when people think I'm stupid. If you tell me majority of the population is looking in the world, I guarantee you he doesn't even know the number of people that live in the world. But majority of the population is looking for land. Dude, there is Google this. It's called the Pareto principle. And it says it's an 80-20. Everything is divided 80-20.
Right.
So 20% of the population is looking for land in the world. The other 80 is trying to figure out how to put gas in their freaking car.
How to just get enough money to eat to buy groceries. Like
They're-
they're not out shopping for them. So the majority of the
Exactly.
population is shopping for
We were talking
raw
about
land.
it. We were just passing out backpacks for kids and we had 200 and we run out of them like this because people don't even have money to buy school supplies for the
because
kids.
they're saving their money to buy land. That must be what it is.
Damn it, I should have passed out land instead
Yeah.
of school supplies. I knew it.
So 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 first of all, it's always those blanket statements that that are
Because
that
he's
cover
trying, and that's where
everybody.
he's trying to absorb the population that is saying, okay, so there's a bunch of broke people like me that are looking to buy land.
Yeah.
And the answer is no.
Right, and
Broke
he's-
people are trying to buy food.
Well, what he's trying to do is trying to get to those people and say, I'm going to show you how to make money. And people are like, oh, I get this in my comments all the time. He's from the street. Like you don't understand. He's trying to elevate people that grew up in the street. But he's lying to you. He's not giving you the correct information.
He's not giving you the sauce.
Like you're living on the hype. If
Oh,
you're
that's
living on
crazy,
hype
yeah.
From listening to this guy,
Exactly.
you'll never make any money.
No.
He's a guru. He's a mysticist. He's a con man.
That's a big if. If
You gotta
can
work
afford it.
to get rich. That's
If you can afford it.
You gotta have a good plan or something.
Find land. We're going to go on Zillow,
No, we're not.
No,
we're not.
No, Zillow bad.
find
No, we're
areas to
not.
buy it. On the property, any bankruptcies, divorces, high and low equity.
Hold on, I'm
So
trying to-
basically,
hold on.
if you
I feel like
find
this. I feel like this is I got paid to push. I can't imagine what the website has done a full that website has certainly not done an abstraction on every
Correct.
single on every single property that is listed on PropStream. There's no way that they've done a full title search.
So let's cover all the mistakes here.
Right, because a title search costs money. So everybody that lists it, they've done
Absolutely.
$150, $200 on for. So that's not possible. It didn't happen.
First of all, this whole I don't know what the hell. This is not about if it's for sale you buy. it. No, that's what
We can't get no
has us
fouls,
where we're
though.
at right now. By
This
the way,
game
that's
is
called
crazy.
Inflation. Inflation is the result of if it's for sale, you buy it.
Yeah.
Okay. So no, that's not good. Mistake number 2: you never, ever, 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 ever go to Zillow to look for property. Why? Because Zillow has all the properties that are listed by agents.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
so
unlisted
there's already a
property.
markup in there. You don't want to buy property in Zillow.
Yeah, and they're also looking at like what the property appraiser said the property's worth. The property appraiser might say your property's worth $30,000, but it's actually selling for $150,000. They may also say it's worth $30,000 and it's actually selling for $10,000.
And if you read my indictment, you will know that I have developed.
Right. Oh yeah. Oh no.
So-
Listen, I've owned 2 development companies.
So I never bought land from a seller. I always bought land from either a distress situation,
Exactly.
whether it was in the courts because of foreclosure, or I bought it directly from the county because there were delinquent taxes.
Okay. So can I mention something real quick?
Yeah.
I have bought from sellers. Like I did the inner city.
Okay.
Right. So you developed like large swaths of land. I actually went into the inner city, and I've done what he's saying. But what he's saying is to do what I did, way out in the suburbs. What I'm saying is I bought in the inner city, and I bought directly from homeowners now, or from private, private owners. Here's the thing about that is that regardless of that, when I went in to buy when I went in to develop an area, I bought all the land that I was going to develop and that was available before I started building. Does it make sense?
Of course.
So I bought everything so that if somebody came to me and said, hey, I have this, it's like I've got everything I want.
Everything I need.
These guys are con artists or something, or scammers.
Especially the type of structure.
It's way easier. But I'm saying in general, like some of the stuff I just watched the video. Like some of it's okay. Like not some of it, but let's say 30% of it. It's like, yeah, what you read, like you'll see he's reading off a screen. Like what you just, and you can totally tell because his sentence structure changes completely.
Flawless.
Right. So what he's reading off of the screen, which he's obviously reading off of the website, that information is accurate.
So you are going to create a mailing list using PropStream. The whole goal for using PropStream mailing list is to be able to get properties from people who hid the properties for about 20 years. That's game right there. So you got to understand that they never did nothing with the property, and these people are still paying taxes on the land. The potential problems a title search can uncover includes liens and easements. So listen, man, y'all don't want any surprises. So make sure y'all go check the zoning, especially the type of structure that can be built. It's important to check
He talking
the
crazy.
zoning and planning office to verify that the property is zoned for residential. Y'all want to definitely
That's
check
right,
that
like
and make
so.
sure-
Like,
boy has
I
grown
mean,
up.
Yeah,
so
he
before
is.
you even buy the land, you want to run a test.
Look at
You want
this.
to make sure that the water drainage is actually good for the land, and you want to make sure that it could even hold, whatever you're going to be building on the land. Like, your $3,600 investment.
Now they picking at him, talking about it because he said whole like, yeah, man, he ain't trying to talk like super professional because like that ain't like gonna hit everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
With Batman Cable.
His
Numbers
now,
don't work.
What?
saying numbers don't never work.
First of all, you bought 2.5 acres.
Right.
Then now you're selling for $200. Is that what he said, or something like that?
Yeah, like 4,200 or something.
Yeah, so
Let's say it's
4,000.
4,000.
So each acre and change, you're selling for $2,000.
Yeah, I don't know where he got.
That not even.
Did we? Can you go back? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
can you go back to see what did he? Did he say 4,200?
Damn.
I wanted to let you guys know that I have a Patreon account. If you're interested in joining the Patreon
Not right
account,
now,
it's got
man. Next
3
time,
tiers.
next time.
And so
You got
that's
3
I can
tiers?
go way more than 11.
You got 3 tiers of Patreon.
Out there, you got
You
to
must
look,
be
man. I
giving
can't do the
out
work for you. Literally,
really
one of the
great
guys that I
information.
talked to from his OnlyFans actually told me that when he really started pushing him on specifics, he said that Batman started. I just said Batman. Kevin Ford, Mr. Ford, started belittling him and basically mocking him and making fun of him and being like, "Man, you lazy. I can't be giving you all that. I can't do all that work for you.
I'm
I can't
paying you."
I'm asking you to just answer the question. Do you not know the answer?" And the guy's like, "Man," and he said he literally started mocking me and belittling me and talking to me like I was a piece of garbage. He goes, "I just paid this fucking guy." But I get it when you get some people, when you get painted into a corner, like any guy that's ever cheated on his girlfriend, when his girlfriend paints him in the corner,
That's
most guys'
Olajuwon.
go-to move is to get
Shit.
mad. Man, fuck you! I don't have to tell you that. Fuck you! You're jealous. You're this. You're that. You don't talk to me like that.
From that school that whoever gets angrier wins the argument.
Right, and so that's what he did. He got angry. He got upset. People belittled him after he'd gotten the money. That was
Listen,
his go-to
That
move.
shit out
If
of
anybody
here.
wants to pay me to humiliate them, please.
No, I'm available.
Send,
I'm available too.
Send Matt money for a
It's
his
available.
Patreon account,
Yeah, I'll
and he will guarantee go to a freaking school, buy some books, read some blogs,
or
listen to people that know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or if you want to buy, if you don't want to re-educate yourself and you want to buy land or buy, let's say, buy rental property, then buy for the long term. Understand that
Oh,
the
shit.
property's going to go down. Don't buy it because you want to brag to your friends that you have equity. Buy it because you know
Correct.
I'm going to be holding this for 5 to 10 years
Yeah.
through the
And
next
then I'm
financial.
gonna make some money.
Then I'm going to make some money.
It's my retirement account.
Right.
Now I'm gonna give you a little gem. I'm gonna give you
Because there's no
some
short
sauce
Because
right now.
there's no short selling in real estate.
I thought you were gonna be that word. There's no shortage of stupid people. This is the sauce right now. If you really want to learn from people that know what they're talking about, there's a website called score.org.
Look at that.
Score.
Switched it up.
Yeah, dude. It's
This
from
is
the SBA.
crazy.
And all it is a bunch of entrepreneurs, CEOs, CFOs that are retired.
Nice.
And now they do mentoring for free.
Yeah.
You have developers in there, actual developers, real people that will mentor you for free. You have marketing, you have finances, you have
Oh, that's a good website.
free advice, they have live seminars. It's phenomenal. So don't if you're gonna go to his OnlyFans, is it OnlyFans? Yes. To his OnlyFans page, don't waste your time, man. Just go here and actually find a mentor that knows what the hell they're talking
That
about.
probably has 30 or 40 years experience running a major an actual company.
Successful business.
Right.
You know, because there's how you can run into the ground. All right, let's roll this bad boy.
Regular job.
Even when you have a piece of land that you're gonna develop, to get like that's called a construction perm loan.
Right.
It's, dude, almost impossible.
Yeah,
Most
they're-
developers are like, listen, we're gonna use our own cash to develop
Right.
because this land, as much as it's worth, we cannot get a loan against it. So this guy is saying that you're gonna walk into your bank with these 2.5 acres that you bought for $3,600.
Right. With an by the way, fill out an application that he can't tell you what the underwriting guidelines are. He can't even tell you, how to fill out the
you
application
need-
to
you
make
need
sure
a
that
lot
you
of
get
shit.
the loan. And he can't guarantee
Exactly.
you're going to get the loan because the truth is, he doesn't know if you have your job, you DTI, you do anything. But he'll tell you that you can go in the bank and get the loan. You don't know that.
Listen, for
Exactly.
I've been absent. I've been studying. I've been studying the markets. I've been studying the banks.
This shit's funny.
I've been
I'll be right
studying
back.
The lending industry, and I have been testing things to see what works and what doesn't work. All right, that's the only way to learn. By the way, you gotta test things.
Right.
He's not showing you any result.
I'll tell you specifically when I was running scams. So it wasn't just like I did it once on my personal credit, but I'm running scams.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh shit, I was about to press the wrong button. Whatever. Press? Yeah, let's play like one round of this shit. I need to put goddamn get my rank up. So, screwed that up. Well, whatever.
Here we go. We're gonna play, and it took a year and a month for that person to even be listened to.
Damn.
Young Thug been locked up since May 9th, I believe.
That's the justice system
May,
for
June,
you.
July,
Innocent until proven guilty.
3
But
months.
that don't mean you ain't gonna sit in jail for
3 bond hearings.
year, 2, 3, 4, 5
Now,
before they
granted,
even
he was
talk
denied
to
it
you.
every time. But for the people who might think that Young Thug is getting treated less than the
Fairly or
average
whatever.
folk in court, it's the opposite. Young Thug is actually getting the best chance to get out of this situation compared to the regular folk. If it was you, a brokey, who's in court, broke as hell, but accused of these crimes, you will not even get a bond hearing.
Yeah, exactly. Let's
Also,
go.
what I realized, only 2 sets of lawyers were in court. Everybody else was virtual. Young Thug's attorneys. Actually, 3.
This game is fun though. I just heard some new shit about they
Young
updates.
Thug attorneys was
It's
in
about
court.
to be lit.
Gunna's attorneys was in court.
Can't
and
wait.
This other guy named Slime Like Troy, who I think his lawyer is on one of Thug's teams anyway. So Thug's paid for the lawyer. So basically, priority is given to Young Thug. Everybody else, they got like their lawyers is on a Zoom call. Thug's lawyers, Thug and Gunna's lawyers. This woman right here, in the blonde here. Oh man, I think I see my mouse. Okay, the woman all the way. I'm gonna put her head at the top of the screen, like right there to the left. I'm gonna put her head right above mine. Right there. Right there. That's Gunna's lawyer. This other woman right here.
Got him.
Gunna's lawyer. They're working for the Steven Sado, who is who represents Gunna. This guy right here also represents Gunna, right? Which, by the way, from what I was told, that was not a bail hearing for Gunna. It was a re-indictment for Gunna, so it was an arraignment. Okay, then we got Thug, who, by the way, Thug was in great
These
spirits the whole
motherfuckers
time.
got snipers and
Salute to Thug.
everything. That shit crazy.
For what it's worth, I don't see
Oh,
Thug
it's
crying
popping
and
over there,
begging
too.
and like just looking sad.
Whoa.
Thug looked like he's chilling. Thug looked like he's chilling. Obviously, he's hoping to beat this case, but
Yeah,
his
he's gonna do
demeanor,
that.
his body language don't seem like, yo, please let me out. He seemed like he's like, bruh, this come with the life. This is one of the things I gotta look at. Granted, I'm pussy. I'm not in that life. I gotta say,
There's some motherfucker trying to hit
that
me.
guy, I mean, Thug is clearly, he's accepting all that shit, right?
Ooh, fuck.
You'll see Gunna.
I knew that was gonna
I ain't
get me.
lie, Gunna looked like he was in a fucking. Gunna looked like he was in. He was in a college class. Look at Gunna down here.
Professional
Gunna-
and
he's right above
studious
my-
and shit now. Yeah, I see him.
Gunna
Yeah,
look
yeah.
like MLK
I see
right
him. MLK.
He got the glasses on, everything. Gunna look like he taking notes. Thug over here, Thug right here. You're above my head. Pause. Thug look like he's just chilling.
Yeah, I like this
All
game.
these other people
They just
are
gotta
other people's
drop them
attorneys, and
updates
this is what I'm trying
sooner.
to say, the privilege. Like, for example, this is
I
an
could turn
attorney
off
right
the
here.
scoreboard too.
He's
huh?
not, he
Bop.
wasn't allowed to go in court. That he's representing some other matter. Basically, Thug and Gunna's lawyers have basically taken
They
over
ain't
this court.
rocking helicopters now
So there's
that I got.
28
See,
niggas,
that's oh, here
but
go a
Thug and Gunna's
helicopter right
lawyers,
here.
they're paying these niggas a fortune. I gotta imagine that this case, Thug's lawyer, Brian Steele, and everybody who covers him, Adams and all those people, they're getting $5 million at least. At least. This is gonna cost.
That's on me. I didn't know they was right there until I turned around. Fucking
So these
surprised
niggas are
myself.
going hard.
Damn.
One of Thug's lawyers actually got into it with a judge. Yo, they're going hard for Thug.
At
So
least
this
that's
is
what
why I
they
say,
playing
like, you know,
huh?
I know some people want to say that Thug is, getting screwed over, but in reality, bro, he's
Are
actually
we going in?
getting a.
Are we going in?
If you're broke ass walking to court, you're not getting this treatment.
And they got so much with this game, but
Everybody
they
who
just gotta
presented,
fucking.
I can play some parts of it now.
Oh my god, they gotta put more cover in the game. Ain't no fucking cover. He's in a building. We gotta run up to a building with no cover.
Significant time, but she's
Okay, bet. So essentially, everybody gets like 5 minutes to plead their case.
Yeah,
So the
hell
other
yeah,
people
hell yeah, hell
who
yeah.
are at this whole hearing for the day, they're pleading their case for their
Are we
client
in?
in 5 minutes. Thug and his attorneys got hours. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to show you the privilege of the rich.
Yeah, we in.
The privilege of the rich, they get hours to plead their case. Everybody else is on Zoom, like,
Oh,
yo,
right here,
yeah,
yeah.
blah, blah, blah. Yo, we got this person on Zoom. Like, her mom is here.
Oh, yeah,
Would
bitch.
you consider it? The judge don't even take a second, like, all right, let's recess and I'll think about it and come back. The judge just says it immediately. No. 5-minute process. Dog, hours. This is the point I'm trying to tell you. Keeping having the best representation. Okay. Okay. So this might be Adams over here, and might be Steele over here. I'll go to yeah, it is Steele. This guy right here. I'm
Yeah,
put
we're
my
here.
head pause.
Definitely, we're here.
That nigga right there. That's one of the top G's of attorney.
Shit, they're getting down here.
Atlanta. Okay, so they go in the break. I think this is where, so this black attorney right here, he gets into it with the judge over Thug, because like he's pushing for shit. Here we go. Here we go.
Let's see, 1-8.
Motion to remove Mr. Steele as attorney for Mr. Williams. Both there are 4 individuals.
Unavailable.
No, sir. Okay, all right.
Damn.
Starting your prior
Killed everybody over here
representation
now.
of him and your current
Back out.
representation of Mr. Jeffrey Williams. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then you discussed with Mr. Zimmerman all the issues
I
regarding
think the exit right here.
Madam and sir.
The running simulator.
May have learned something from the former client that helps the current client but hurts the former client. You understand that? I understand. Okay.
Motherfucker too
So
far
essentially,
away.
what they were doing here also, so they got a clear, conflict of interest. So essentially, this Brian Steele dude and a lot of attorneys he worked with, YSL usually gets those
I knew he was gonna
attorneys
pop
for
it, but I got the
everybody.
second one
So
ready.
say like some random nigga caught a gun case, they probably got this thing on retainer. They'd be like, "Yo, represent this dude to get him off the gun case," right? So now they're all
Yeah.
charged together. Like the court has to make sure everybody has an
damn.
attorney looking out for
Fuck that, he got
their
away.
own interests, not the gang or
Damn,
not
I
for somebody
seen it
else.
right when he
So they have to tell
hit
everybody
me,
like,
too.
yo, you know, your attorney that you used to use, that Thug used to pay
Smoke
for all of
me.
y'all, used to you represent this person, blah blah
I'm a
blah,
pack.
and everybody
Oh,
had to like
you
either
got
sign
me.
off to say
That's what the kids are saying. I'm a pack.
The court could like actually make it a thing.
Shit, what
Or
the fuck? Where
prosecutors
these
could say,
niggas at, bro?
Yo, we don't want.
Where?
We want
It's-
this
oh,
attorney
he's in the
kicked off
bush.
because we don't want
Oh,
this to be a
smooth move.
mistrial or some type of appeal.
Can't
basis
hate it
later. So this.
Yeah. They fucked up. Is he trying to explain the court system to a bunch of kids? That shit crazy. It's gonna be tough on him to try to explain the court system to a bunch of kids. Most adults don't understand that shit.
Seen on video firing a gun. Look at this. Remember they held Dirk for a while. During the probable cause hearing on Friday, June 14, police claim they have video evidence that shows Dirk firing a gun in February 15 while driving near a varsity restaurant in Atlanta. The judge ruled that the court had found probable cause to charge Dirk and his co-defendant King Von with 5 felonies that include criminal attempt to commit murder. Damn. Attempted murder, aggravated assault, unlawful for employed by or associated with criminal street gang, blah, 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 possession of firearm. Oh my God. This was a fucking charge. We haven't heard nothing about this shit. We ain't hear a motherfucking thing about this. He caught us in 2019. Remember they locked him and Vaughn up and then they wasn't trying to give them no bond?
Ain't
They
nobody
eventually
back
got
here.
bond. Remember this infamous pic?
Same.
Where Vaughn is in the back, like obviously, and I remember like when shit was happening, he kept looking at Dirk. APD says witness this. I remember when they were holding Dirk, there was a detective from Chicago who flew to Atlanta to
Shit.
testify that Dirk was a big gang member that they've been trying to catch. I'm like, what the hell?
Got
A
his ass.
detective
There
from
we go.
another city going to
Man,
another
man.
city to testify that they want to capture Dirk too. Like, there's a lot of people been trying to get Dirk and some shit, right? By the way, Dirk notoriously has had 3 gun charges. He got 3 gun charges in Chicago. Somehow, still free. Look, Atlanta Police Department say witnesses described seeing Lil Durk pull out a gun. Then she ran around the building.
I knew they was in there. That's that beacon, dude. I should have just stayed out there and kept killing them, man. Huh? Shit. At least I know where it's at now.
Oh my God, this is crazy.
Take the room.
What a lot of people have said, the incident was reportedly captured surveillance cameras from multiple businesses. You see Mr. Banks' arm out the window.
Oh, okay, we got it.
Firing several shots at the victim. And I think the dude was snitching. Officers found 13 cases from a pistol and rifle. God damn. A 9mm handgun was recovered at the scene. The shooter was captured on. Shit. I don't know.
Shit, well, don't shoot at me.
A lot of people have this thought.
Oh.
And let me throw it out. I want to hear y'all
Before I
thoughts.
get over the mountain.
If Durk says, nigga, it wasn't me, it was Vaughn, is that a problem? Vaughn is dead. Keep in mind, you know, we all love Vaughn. Vaughn is his guy, obviously. That's like his heart.
So you trying to
But Vaughn is
alleviate him
dead.
from
You can't
snitching on the dead?
They're trying to get Durk in trouble.
Oh
for this
shit!
Is it a possibility that Durk could just be like, yo, man, Vaughn did that shit, bro? Is that P?
Is that P?
You can't tell on the dead, can you?
Can't tell on nobody. You're not supposed to help the police, period, apparently. At least that's what I heard about the gang shit. I'm too far away to be shooting this motherfucking silence. I mean,
Snitching according to Boosie and Birdman. It's not snitching if he's dead. We've heard this theory a lot, but we haven't heard about this case at all. I'm gonna see if I can pull up this case to see what's going on with it. But it's weird. This is from 3 years ago, and we just haven't heard any court hearings, any type of anything. Like, this shit just disappeared damn near. I don't know if it's been dismissed. I don't know what happened.
why they always reload on it again, man? That's fucked up.
So I said it's snitching, but with no backlash. That's interesting. Yeah, we'll leave it there. Here's the point what I'm trying to tell you. I think Durk is playing a very dangerous game. I think Durk rapping about current beefs, rapping about people who are actively getting hurt, shot, is that third. Durk giving commentary, which I think he might think, just like many fans, be like, oh no, he's talking in codes. Bro, the detectives get paid only to follow these cases. These
Some
detectives
bullshit. He
know
got
more
away
than
from me.
academics. Okay? If you're rapping like, check on your man, he blah blah blah, he ain't dead, and blah blah blah, he got hit in his head.
He shouldn't have came back. He shouldn't have came back. He shouldn't have came back. Got his
talk about this one. No, nigga, they know what the fuck you talking about. You know what I mean? The cops ain't looking like, I wonder who he's talking about this one. This car should have ducked. I wonder what he's talking about. No, they know who he's talking about. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think Durk pushes the line because it helps his career. But I do believe that there is police somewhere that's lurking or investigating him that are probably compiling all these things to use against him. And
43 seconds, all right.
you might say, why am I bringing this up now? I only bring this up because just to let y'all know, rat beef don't happen in a vacuum.
Oh,
you know, the number one
damn.
suspect for Quando getting
I
shot.
knew that he
is
was
going to
there
be
in the
Durk when it
first
has
place
nothing
when
to
I was
do with
shooting at that shit earlier.
it. Do I think he got something
Some
to do with it?
bullshit. Come on, somebody
I
come
would
get me.
think, I would hope no. But
Shake
if
it.
I'm the police and I hear that a rapper was shot in a city that he's not from, I'm gonna Google and then I'm gonna start to Google it. Who doesn't like Quando Rondo?
In
The
LA?
first person
Oh,
coming up
wow.
is Lil Durk.
Hmm.
That's the thing about beefing.
The thing about beefing, definitely. What the fuck is this shit? Alright, whatever. Okay, hold on. What? Come on, there. Let's go.
Message received. We captured Sector Charlie.
Oh shit, they on the roof.
Only a few sectors remain unsecure.
Oh shit, this motherfucker coming for me right here.
Song, cause it dropped like the next day, and you shouted out out.
I did. You know, it's just like
Hank at the front
energy,
door
that's
and
what I
everything.
do. I feel like I'm a product of my environment, even though I might not live
did
in
that one.
Dallas or whatever, or be in a
That was
part
a
of
good
certain
round.
environments. I still can absorb.
That was a good
what's
round.
going on and certain.
I had other videos and
certain
shit,
things
but
that may happen.
I think all in all, it's a pretty good night. We might get a little milk in. Let's get a little milk
You
in.
all the way in Los Angeles. You're not from nowhere near. You from like Savannah, Georgia. Let's make that clear.
From over, so let's hear what he got to say.
In Savannah, Georgia.
At least that's what I
started in
heard. I don't
LA.
know. Allegedly, I
So
don't
you
know.
would think like when he come to LA, he would be okay because he would be like going over there, messing with the other people at his organization. You know, you would think he done built like some friendships, some bonds.
He ain't
like,
fucking
you would
with
think
him.
that once he get off the plane, you know, either he could hop in an Uber and get somewhere real quick, or somebody would be right there to pick him up and shit. But nah, I get that. I guess that ain't the case, you know. Quando Rondo, tough, you know, he really got famous and known for the situation with King Von and Lil Timmy. Now, people be like, man, did Lil Timmy do what he was supposed to do? In my opinion and my thoughts, not really, Groove, because you know, all that shit could have been avoided. Not avoided, but I mean, like, bro, if he came over there and fired, then y'all should have fired on him back. Like, or, I mean, if you was gonna hit him, you could have just, like, literally, like, hit him with the thing. Like, wow.
What's this? What's this? What did I get?
Like, so, you know.
Oh, it's a new
King Von
outfit?
got knocked down by his homie.
All right, cool.
So,
I'll
you
take
know,
that.
like,
Wait,
he
no. I don't
always,
like the outfit.
You know, gonna have to have that in the back of his brain. Like, he gonna always have to keep that thought back there. Like, yeah, you feel me? I'm always
Nah,
gonna
see, I ain't gonna have me
raw
looking like
anybody.
that.
Like, I'm always gonna think about that. But I don't know what's going on in his head. He
I
feel like,
wanted
oh,
to
I'm
stay in
LA.
there, but fuck
I'm
that.
good.
too.
Like I said, you know, why is he not with no homies that's from LA? Like, why he ain't built no friendships out here around this way? Like, it's crazy because, like, you know, like, it's probably people feel like, you know, he should be like messing with them. Like, he should be like, you know,
He
hollering
funny,
at them when
the
they
way
come.
he's saying
he
shit.
ain't doing it, so they're like, oh, you know, he tough, whatever the case. Bro, it's situations where them people that think you supposed to be checking in with them, or, you know, have some shit happen to you, so then you wouldn't have no choice but to run and check in with them.
Come on, man.
crazy
Did this
out
shit
here, bro,
work or what? That's how it's supposed to be.
He got caught slipping by the Beverly Center. I keep seeing a lot of people saying, man, that's not supposed to happen. You know, you're not supposed to be on high
Two
alert
people
in them
in
type of
Beverly
areas.
City. It don't matter.
Even before all this shit, you know, with all the money they was giving out and all that shit,
Wherever
before
you
even
at.
like that shit happened, you still had to be on your P's and Q's. Probably not as much, but you still have to be on your P's and Q's. This is still LA. Do y'all not know where Biggie Smalls, rest in peace, lost his life at out here? Around that way? I'm saying around the way where he got caught slipping, bro, and then you moving out here. That's what I'm saying. Rappers are really broke, bro, because y'all riding out here in a basically like you know, like a Lyft XL or an Uber XL. You feel me? Like, we don't know who's riding around in them. Like, everybody in LA not riding around. And what that's like a driver you got or whatever. But I'm just saying, ain't nobody riding around paying $60 to ride around in that black truck in Uber every day. So we know who's in them trucks. We ain't gotta guess like, is it a celebrity? Who in there? We gonna know it's somebody. So he riding around in that.
All seats occupied. All right, here we go. All seats occupied in this one too. Come on, somebody jump out. There we go. I jumped out. Fuck it.
But once I looked at it and found out it and started like watching it to do my homework and get my judgment, I'm like, I don't even think he living like that. And then you could tell by the way he moving, bro. They said like right before he got caught slipping out here, one of his homies got knocked down out there where he came from. That shit wild, bro. And then you gotta understand, beef never died.
Never ever.
It's just the people that's gonna carry out that beef, they multiply. So the beef never died. Beef don't die. It don't. So you never get
That's not a real nigga.
comfortable. I don't
I was trying to hear me. Damn.
And then it's like, how
Behind
you
me.
like a rapper?
They everywhere over here.
A rapper that's
He just
known
got that gun too.
for his homie killing another rapper. Like, how is you coming to LA by yourself, bro? How is you moving anywhere by yourself? And if you not with a crowd, there's other ways you can move around. Like, why you gotta be in that black truck? You could have moved around in something lower, something different. You riding around here really tripping, y'all. Ain't nothing bulletproof. Who said you gotta go get something with like level 4 bulletproof or whatever? Bro, you can go get some regular ass shit that got some little bulletproof on it, look. These rappers be out here capping in that music, acting like they really getting it. Well, I can't see. Let me know. Am I tripping? Yeah, but it's like, bro, you got to come to LA and it's not like people think, oh, you checking in, you like a buster. No, it's not about like you being a buster, and it's not you checking in
It's
with
just
anybody.
part of the
It's
shit,
somebody
bro.
that you meet, and it's like a friendship with. So like, it's the same thing. If I go like out somewhere, bro, and I'm going somewhere where it's rough and roofless, you think I'm gonna be going out there just slipping and looking stupid? Nah, bro, we gonna figure something. We gonna find somebody. I probably know somebody out there. Something gotta happen, Lord. Or I'm gonna be moving around very strategic. And he wasn't.
It ain't distance enough.
Then you out here with a bandana like mask over your face. Like, are you tweaking? Like, come better than that, Lord. Learn how to move. Because the next time, bro got caught slipping at the Slauson Swap meet. He got caught slipping at the mall. Now he got caught slipping, and his homie dead because of this shit. You feel me? Because of the way he moving. So like, imagine if Quando Rondo was really playing and wasn't really never like that, Lord. You could be outside, but not outside, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, people could live in the trenches. They can stand outside sometimes. You know, they can walk to the corner store. But that don't mean they really like outside. Like hanging with people, all type of shit like
Got
that.
the vehicles here
Like,
pulling
I don't
on.
mean just because you outside, you really outside. So imagine if he was playing, then he got these other people, like he pumping them up, and now they playing. And then they lose their life because the game he playing. That shit crazy, bro. Crazy. You can't be out here faking the fun.
Motherfucker had a line on me. There's no cover in this game when you choose to run from point A to point B.
Messing with them, just imagine if it was like a scandalous ass bodyguard around your way. And what if his scandalous ass was making people go do something, bringing harm your way, in hopes that he go get you to be his bodyguard every day?
An objective has fallen to the Russians.
So you know you got to be careful, bro. Insane
Whoa,
people,
whoa, 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 whoa.
get some shit done. So you
Damn.
can run into them, son.
They was waiting right there. I couldn't even get up the thing. Zip line.
But what
Right
y'all
back
think
down.
about this whole situation? Y'all know that I don't believe in Quando Rondo. That I didn't even, I'm telling you, I didn't even know who he was till that shit happened with him and Lil Timmy. And Lil Timmy probably somewhere plucked away real plenty ever since he got hit. And I don't know if he had a shit bag or not, but he got hit real bad. So beef don't die. The people that carry it out is just gonna multiply. especially when green can fly hand to hand. Go get that man. Hey, nah, look, let me know what y'all think. If you ain't surprised, do it
Shit,
right
this
now,
nigga sitting in a fucking tank.
Encourage viewers, because that's Gilligan activity.
It's crazy. Charleston White dissing King Von again. Uh-oh.
Charleston White got wind that Duty Low and them was, you know, was out here mocking or imitating Quando Rondo. He went ahead and made his own little challenge. And it's the King Von challenge, right? So check it out.
Ain't no helicopters on this map.
Made him stiff up. Do the King Von dance. Do the King Von dance. Do the King Von dance. Let me go, nigga. Get off me. Oh, this nigga done locked up on me. Help! In the concrete. Made him stiff up. Do the King Von dance.
Alright, so you guys should see Charleston White's, I guess, response to Duty Low and other people mocking Quando. Here's my takeaway. Now, first of all, what's good for the goose is good for the game. Right? If nobody is if nobody's giving backlash,
Got stuck.
Duty Low and
Couldn't
others
jump.
mocking
Should have
Quando
moved better.
for being in absolute agony after witnessing his friend get shot to death.
This game is getting better though. They definitely need to keep updating it.
I ain't trying to hear nothing about what Charleston White is doing. If we ain't really, you know, having no empathy for Quando. Now trust me, bro. Trust me. I've been one of those dudes, bro, who's been really adamant in terms of Quando Rondo bringing.
Oh, we got the bass in there too.
Trust me, people. I understand, bro. Quando Rondo is an agitator. He's an instigator. Quando Rondo has brought 1,000% of his issues on himself. But nonetheless, Quando Rondo isn't a normal guy. Another person.
I tried to shoot a rocket at him.
And us doing this
I think I might have. No. Yeah, I hit him. It said I hit him. Bang. And I'm getting up.
Quando, us doing that challenge also minimized the life that was lost. Because the purpose is somebody who ain't never done.
Why is this gun not killing people? Oh, I'm supposed to hold it longer. I don't want to hold it longer.
The news came that he passed away. You know, so if we're about to
Oh, that's